We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Joe misses. Outside Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Sochan outside. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Here's Wembanyama. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Now here's Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Devin Vassell.
Man, good whistle there.
Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Good on the second one. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Isaiah Joe.
Yes, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Wembanyama, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Vassell outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Outside, Williams. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Here's Paul. Down low. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Hartenstein. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
San Antonio ball. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs.
Spurs lead by 3.
Keldon Johnson.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Barnes, it's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
It's stolen by Barnes. Here's a three from Paul. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Joe. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 12. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And here are the Spurs now. It's a three-point game. Johnson.
Oklahoma City.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Oklahoma City.
You have to appreciate Johnson's effort there. He just stays with it and keeps coming.
And Johnson drops them both. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. We've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim. And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
16.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Pass to Wembanyama. The 3 is up. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Holmgren inside. Still no points. Chet going to work inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Pass to Wembanyama. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. Rebounded by Johnson.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Outside Paul. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Holmgren with the block. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Branham. Here's Sohan. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Ooh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. San Antonio leading by 4. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
To the inside. Pass to Wembanyama. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And stolen by Paul. It's 2-on-1. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Back to Sohan. Outside for Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Knocked away. Paul with a steal. Inside. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 22 points.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And the bucket is good.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. San Antonio on top, up by 9. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Spurs lead by 9. Pass to Sohan. And the layup falls. Sohan's got 6.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Johnson. And it's San Antonio's ball. Here's Paul. Driving in. Holmgren with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Wembanyama. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. They trail by 11. And it's Holmgren missing. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
First team foul.
That's good from Paul.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Now here's Paul. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. That one goes. Count it. Wembanyama's got 26.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
San Antonio leading by 12. Down low. The kick out to Johnson. Vassell outside. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second personal foul.
I like when Vassell takes initiative on offense because it forces defenders to compromise at times.
And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense, but Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Now here's Sohan. He has 6. Here's Paul. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Thunder trail by 12. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Sohan. And the 3 off target. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hartenstein. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Hartenstein's got 5.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Williams. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 8 points now.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
The 3 from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Oh, it's stolen. Left side, Paul. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Sohan gets it to go.
So assertive on the take. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
And he gets the bucket.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And San Antonio making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Oh, the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Collins outside. Gets the three to fall. Collins has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Johnson for three. The Thunder with the rebound. Outside Joe. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting locked.
The Thunder, 49.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 6-point game. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Sohan with the ball. And stolen by Hartenstein. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Sohan. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Screen by Holmgren. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Back to Holmgren to take the lead. Chet from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Branham. Pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Branham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thunder with a lead. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And here's Holmgren. Williams from long range. He can't hit that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Sohan. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Back to Joe. Williams from long range. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
The Spurs making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Unable to get that one. Here's Vassell. No good on the triple.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Williams with the screen. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team.
1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing to the paint. 4 on the clock. From deep, Holmgren.
Yes, Sohan's calling card. He has the length and agility to swarm you on defense.
There's the drive. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
First team.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Outside, Williams. To the wing, right side. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Harrison Barnes. First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Hartenstein. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Harrison Barnes. Second personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Here's Paul. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
The 3 from Barnes. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And that trip going up empty. Missing both. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
San Antonio.
What a shot by Vassell. That man is a competitor.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Oh, he buries it from outside.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
Vassell can't get it to go. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Wembanyama. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they